Okay, we've got our top three finishers from today's Steel Commander Superbike race here at Ridge Motorsports Park. Our winner, Cameron Bobier. Second place, Jake. Oh, Cameron Peterson. Sorry. Uh, I've said that a few times, so excuse me. Our winner today, Cameron Peterson. Second place, Jake Gagne, and third place, Xavi Flores. And we'll get started with Xavi. First MotoAmerica Superbike podium. Obviously, your first season of Superbike, MotoAmerica Superbike racing. According to Michael Hill, you're the first person to win, to be on a podium in German Superbike, British Superbike, MotoAmerica, and World Superbike. So, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
How big of a decision was the rain tires?
Well, honestly, when I saw the race distance was 10 laps, and it was still light rain, I said we have to take the chance to go with wets. And also I saw the guys putting the rain tires and say, let's do the same. I mean, it was not a very long distance race, so the track was a bit tricky at the beginning, and if you get the chance to get the gap at the beginning with the rain tires. By the time they are catching you, the race is nearly finished. And then we had also red flags. So it was a little bit of gamble, but I mean, we managed quite well. And I was happy. The first part of the race, I tried to follow them, but I was taking so much risk. I was spinning a lot, and we didn't have the chance to go softer with the springs on the rear. So I said, okay, let's take this podium back home and get the feeling and start from here. And tomorrow, maybe if it's dry, we're gonna have another chance to stay on the top 5. We made some good changes this weekend. I changed nearly the whole bike from yesterday to today, and the pace is there. So I'm pretty happy. After Brainerd, where I crashed, my shoulder is still not 100%. To be here on the podium is good. Pretty happy and looking for more, for sure.
Do you feel pretty good in the dry here?
Yeah, I mean, this morning I was pretty consistent on my lap times, 40s, 41 low, 40s high. So hopefully not for staying with the top 3 or top 4, but maybe to stay on the top 5, 6. It's quite capable for me, and we have to start from here. Maybe get some good data here and go to Laguna with more information, because I'm using the Fridays to try many things, because I don't know that much the bike.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Second place today, Jake Gagne. It's his 5th podium of the season. He's back in the points lead, leading Cam P by 15 points. So you obviously made the right decision, Jake. How much was it the team, and how much was it the riders on the decision?
A little bit of both, for sure. I mean, like the little sighting lap thing we had, like it was already really slick or really sketchy, and like just to kind of be safer, I thought it would be a good call. And then it was a tough call, but I just like these bikes work really good in the rain. Like Xavi said, it was only 10 laps, so even if it started drying, we could have just burnt up that tire. And I guess fortunately for us, it kept raining because it got really tricky even on rains there at the end. And hats off to Cam. It was fun racing him down to the wire again. And red flag caught me by surprise too. I only saw his hand. But yeah, good day. Obviously it's been a tough couple races, and to be back on the podium is good. And 1-2 for the team is awesome. So let's go see what happens tomorrow.
Did you have any sort of last lap plan?
You never know. I mean, like there was a couple areas where I wanted to try to stuff it in there, and but he wasn't having it. I tried in turn 1, he rolled around the outside of me. Tried it in the last turn, he rolled around the outside of me. So it was tough, and like conditions were like sketchy, even on rain tires. It was like really tricky, and we'd never been here. First time I've ever ridden at this track in the rain. So, I just wanted to bring it home on the podium for sure, and it was fun battling with Cam, and he didn't want to give that one up. So,
all right, well, thank you. Mr. Peterson. It's Mr. Peterson's 3rd win of the year, and it looked like a lot of fun. You had a good time out there, I could tell, and you had the right tires, and everything kind of went your way.
Yeah, exactly. Like Jake said, we as a team we kind of sat down and decided to go with the reins, and it worked out. It definitely was the right choice, but man, it was just such a fun race. It's really fun racing with JG when you know that nothing crazy is going to happen. You know, nobody's going to throw a shot at you that's sketchy or dangerous. So
Just a wink.
yeah. But it was funny because literally, like Jake said, we locked eyes going down the straightaway. We literally, I looked into his eyes and I just started cracking up.
You can have a candlelit dinner tonight.
No, but and the team did an incredible job in the short amount of time they had. With getting the bike, you know, somewhat into a wet setting. But yeah, I mean, just a good day overall. And yeah, third win on the season. I think, you know, coming into the season, I only had 3 Superbike wins. So super stoked to get that in one season. And yeah, just looking forward to tomorrow. You know, looking forward to a dry race. I've felt good all weekend here, so I think tomorrow should be a good one and a dogfight. And congrats to these 2 boys for being on the podium. Congrats to Xavi on his first Superbike podium. And yeah, let's go get it tomorrow.
The season's kind of crazy, right? I mean, do you feel that as well? Because it's like you just feel like anything can happen, and there's so many guys that can score a lot of points and also not score any.
Yeah, it's so crazy, but you know, that's what a stacked field does to a championship. When you have multiple guys that can win, and if you have a bad day now, you're 6th, 7th. So the points haul that you can get is quite a lot more than 2-3 years ago, where you know maybe your bad day was a 4th. So yeah, I think it's just good for everybody. I think it's kind of raising the level. It really makes you focus on having to be consistent in every single race, and you know, I think it's just cool for the MotoAmerica fans and everybody watching.
All right, quick question for Jake. I know we get tired of talking about your arms, and you get tired of talking about your arms, but the arms obviously are a lot better in conditions like this.
Yeah. I mean, you're not, you know, there's not that much force, and you're not pushing that hard, so the rain's no big deal. So it's a little bit of it's a little relief. I mean, like I said though, like 2 hours ago, I had no idea we were gonna run a rain race. So like, I don't know if it's gonna happen again tomorrow, but I'll take it if it does.
All right. Well, thank you. Any questions?
I've got a couple. So, Jake, in a situation like that, I mean, you guys were obviously having fun, but I mean, you could both crash. I mean, does it ever cross your mind that, like, maybe I shouldn't be this close to my teammate? I mean, does it even cross your mind when you're out?
No, I mean, like Cam said, we know each other well. We're on the same bike. Like, we know what each other is capable of, and like, I'm not gonna just punt him, you know. And like, we were close, and I don't even think we touched or anything. And especially in the rain, like, you know, sometimes it looks close, but like, we know where our bikes are at, and we're not gonna do anything stupid. And he is my teammate, and if there's anybody who I want to win besides me, it's this dude. So you know, it's fun. It's fun seeing him get some momentum, and after a tough couple of years, you know, he deserves to be at the front, and so hopefully we can do it together more.
And then Cameron, so you're on reins. Not too many were. Did you? At any point you were like, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Did you have any doubts at all?
I did. I kind of questioned our call when we rode out there to do the quick start procedure, and I looked around and everybody was on slicks. And, you know, at that point, especially kind of over there, it didn't feel like the rain was coming down. And I kind of was like, man, I think this thing's going to dry up within 5 minutes. But, you know, then I kind of felt on our warm-up lap up at the top there, it felt like it was raining a little bit more heavy. And right there and then I was like, we made the right decision. So there was a little panic going on, but as soon as we got up to the top and I realized how wet it was, I knew straight away we made the right call.
And Xavi, one for you. Just what's your physical condition right now? I think you had some kind of shoulder thing, didn't you? And how is that? If that's what it was. Yeah, I'm still in pain, especially on dry. When I'm pushing more, it hurts after maybe 6-7 laps. It starts to be a little bit sore, but it's I mean, I can survive. I mean, all three have something, and most of the grid has some injuries. Also, Cameron Bovier. So we have to deal with that. It's part of our game. I'm feeling better than Brainer for sure. Brainer was a nightmare, and yeah, it's I'm trying to survive this weekend. Luckily, there was rain today and the shorter race for my shoulder. Then for tomorrow, I can have more strength. So yeah.